Men and women, boys and girls, genders 1 and 2. The time has come yet again to dust off that upload button and cover some sweet Apex content. May the respective god you worship cower in fear as I hammer you with dumb jokes and subpar patch coverage for the next couple of minutes. The new season is like you because it came quickly and is leaving much to the imagination. But fear not, young cuck, because the newest, well-endowed African-American male is sure to complete the job you can't. If you or a loved one suffer from wanting to watch my videos, then make sure to like, comment, and subscribe before heading to your nearest psychiatric ward for 100% consensual help. Now, let the show begin. In Apex Legends Failures, you play as the newest legend, Shaquille James, otherwise known as Newcastle, the defense amalgamate that can put up walls faster than a teenager after heartbreak. You better believe that X is gonna give it to you before performing his favorite finisher, the police brutality. Anyway, Tachanka can put up the Great Wall of Detroit, can scrape his down teammates off the ground like dog shit, and has a mobile Titan wall from Destiny 2. He's like if Gibble, Lifelong, and Rupert were in a fucking car crash, and much like car crashes, Newcastle is sure to take all the attention for a bit before people go back to whatever they were doing. Next up are the map changes. Storm Point recently got its point stormed, see what I did there, by an invasive species that for now I'm just gonna call fucking Frank. Frank here got his shit stomped in by the legends, and his body now pollutes the waters by the mill and North Pad. But instead of removing the corpse, no husband, the crack smokers that run the Apex games were like, fuck it, let's pitch this bitch like a tent and call it a day. So now the new POI is the dead body of this creature. PETA, avert your fucking eyes. Legends will be sure to find some high quality gear while sliding through its entrails like tapeworms and running in and out of the yacht-sized holes in its carcass. I call this animal cruelty, but this thing eats flyers, and this is Apex Legends. I guess we're used to that by now. Up next, we got the IMC Armories, a slight upgrade from that one time Respawn had this idea. The armories will provide you with loot after killing a wave of specters, gun-wielding murder bots but without the Rule 34. Never fucking mind. Normally their aim and damage are pretty subpar, so with the right squad you may just feel like 3 pit bulls in a daycare. So chomp away, because the more children you snack on in 60 seconds, the better the biscuits you'll receive before the third party, also known as the pound, come to ruin the feast. Fret not, little pupper, because you can choose to leave through the doors you came in through, or hit the eject button and skydive away to safety, or to land in the laps of a completely different squad. Just like any political election, all options are wrong. Moving on to the changes. Hey guys, Black Anime Lolly Bavi here. Jesus Christ. Telling you that Respawn said fuck your feelings and is changing a bunch of things about the game you hate but can't stop playing. So listen up, because only some of this shit is important. The previous version of the game was more unbalanced than the stock market, so they're changing some stuff to help with that. After witnessing the crimes against humanity these weapons have committed, God himself has moved the crutch guns, the R301 and Rampage, into the replicators. These fan favorites are replacing the flatline and longbow that have gone MIA all last season. Fortified, fat, fucking legends will no longer have headshot damage reduced, and you can now find some new gold weapons in the game. For whatever bullshit reason, Respawn ended up nerfing the Kraber so that it no longer one-shots to the head, then proceeded to refuse to elaborate further. I can't tell if that's a Giga Chad or Mega Sped move, because the Kraber is meant to be scary. You are supposed to fear this thing as it completely erases one of your teammates from 6 light years away, so taking that fear out of the hearts of my enemies when I hold this thing really displeases me. But what do I know? I just put fart.mp3 and racially motivated stances on the internet for fun. Moving on, all LMGs but the L-Star got nerfed. Dual Shell went the way of the Whip and Nene, and the Spitfire has returned to us mere mortals on the ground in place of our beloved Mastiffy. So long, you glorious droopy-faced bastard. May the nightmares you gave those Season 0 veterans return in all of its glory, because holy fuck, it's even better than it was back then. And comes with Dual Shell. What a bargain. Do they even play their own game? For the nerds in the audience who care about numbers, Ranked got rearranged like the intestines of a woman on OnlyFans. Gonna be honest with you, there are just a lot of numbers, percentages, and just overall shit I don't care about in this section, so I won't spend too much time on it. The gist of what you need to know is that a new tier is getting introduced for first-time ranked players to lube them up before the cameras start rolling. Players can now be demoted between tiers, and kill RP and kill tier differences are getting a facelift that they promise is all natural. This change is meant to focus more on placements rather than committing mass murder on the rest of the lobby in order to advance through the tiers. Anyway, Rampart got buffed a fucking again, so her AC-130 size minigun is even scarier. I went up against one of these things recently and it beat the shit out of me harder than the police in 2011 when I refused to stop resisting. Jesus Christ. Valkyrie got a slight nerf, and Out of Bounds is going to work like cancel culture and stop you from doing literally fucking anything. And finally, the arena's pricing a just fucking kidding. I don't care, and neither do you. Now, ladies and lima beans, it is at this point in the video where I will ask you to put up your lighters and listen to me ramble for a little bit. But if you're normal and don't care about a faceless entertainer on the internet and would like to wrap up, then skip to this part in the video, and closing remarks, Bobby, will see you out the door. Hey, hi there, surprise, I'm back. I know, oh boy, it's been a little bit. So some slight news about why I was even gone in the first place is that I was in college for a little bit, but I have finally graduated. Yeah, I'm done with school, at least for the most part. I still have an internship that I need to do through the month of May, but after that, I should be done for good. Honestly, doing YouTube wasn't my main focus at the time, as it should have been, considering that, you know, I have a lot of projects and things that I need to record as well. They end up taking a lot of time that I need to focus on, and I just couldn't put out videos for events and patches that I really wanted to. Which also really sucks because I ended up completely missing Season 12. I had a video scripted and recorded, I just didn't have the time to edit it into a YouTube video. So it's just kind of sitting in my projects folder staring at me, waiting for me to complete it, which will probably never come because, you know, Season 12 is done already. Also, I just kind of felt like I needed a little bit of a break, as you guys probably saw if you watched my New Year's video. I did kind of get slightly burnt out from working on things for a little bit. You guys are a big part of, you know, me even wanting to do this in the first place and seeing all the comments and stuff like that. It's great, but I don't know, I needed some time, so that's where I ended up going. I just needed some time to decompress. I'm doing better personally, so I'm hoping to get back into making videos slightly more often and without the 5-month break in between like how I did this time. I apologize for that. But yeah, that's basically all I really wanted to say. You know, work is going good, life's doing better, so yeah, I'm excited for what's next. You know, I missed you guys, so yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. And there you have it, everything new in Apex Legends Saviors. Will this season completely change the game? Will Requise Jr. here become your new main? Will It's Timmy finally return my calls? Top 10 questions nobody asked. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to like, comment, hit the bell, and subscribe. Your safety depends on it. This is a threat. You have been warned.